Reminder that we're going to be doing the same warm-up each day this week. That's to help accommodate that social distance friendly style setup in all of our gyms. If you want to put a little different spin on it, as long as we're working in the confines of that space that we have set up, as well as the time component, limiting equipment, feel free to incorporate whatever you would like to, as long as it fits those parameters. The specific warm-up. The first task that you have is guiding your athletes through the Burgener warm-up. I'm going to post a link here to help you guys review the Burgener warm-up. Some people do the Burgener warm-up a little bit differently. If you have one memorized from past experience, fantastic. Use that one. You don't have to use the one specific to the video. As long as you're using all the different ranges of motion that are important to the snatch and working through that in an organized way, we're all good. Let's move on to the coach's cue portion. And so now this is specific for Randy, where we're talking about lots of light barbell snatches being cycled quickly. So this will focus specifically on cycling the barbell from the overhead position. So athletes are going to have a PVC, and the cue will start them in the overhead position. So start position will be overhead, establishing that snatch style grip. Now from here, your first cue is going to be pockets. Okay? So I'm going to say pockets. The goal is to keep the bar tight to the body, to shave the chest. Pockets. Now snatch, pockets. Snatch, pockets. They're starting to learn that bar path as they come down. Now the second one is adding the above the knee. So overhead position, now pockets, above the knee, snatch. Pockets, above the knee, snatch. Okay. We're continuing the progression, getting closer to the floor now. We're at mid-shin. Overhead position, pockets, above the knee, mid-shin, snatch. Pockets, above the knee, mid-shin, snatch. Now the final one, we're going to go a full cycle in slow motion. All right? So the goal is to reinforce those same positions of pockets, above the knee, and mid-shin, which will mimic a ground-based pull in a full fluent way, all right? That mimics an actual full snatch. So overhead position and go. Working through the same positions, boom. Full cycle of the snatch. I'm still feeling and looking for, as I'm coaching, them hit the pockets, the above the knee, and the mid-shin position that we just finished working on. All right, so you're going to be working through this. Remember, you have control over how many reps you do. 5 to 7 of each one is about right. If you have a really experienced group, you may do a few less. If you have a very new group, then you may do a little bit more. Let's take a look at Randy. All right, Randy, we have 75 power snatches for time. So this is a light barbell cycled for high repetition. We want this to be a test of muscle stamina and overall endurance, not strength. So we need a load that allows us to chase big chunks and burning of the muscles. The scaling here is very important. It's been a while since people have done snatch with the barbell. So we want to make sure that technique is on point here. We need athletes to be able to do at least 25 unbroken when fresh with the weight that they choose. We're wanting to do power snatches with leg power, right? Meaning that with Randy and workouts like that, sometimes we get into doing these really back and shoulder dominant muscle snatches. We don't want that. What we want to do is practice what we did at the beginning, which is going down through the pockets, loading, and then jumping the barbell with the legs up into a true power snatch, not touch and go into these back dominant and shoulder dominant muscle snatches. Not only is it important today, but it plays into what we're doing over the course of the week. We don't want to blast the shoulders out today, all right? So use the legs, jump the weight up. All right. They should be able to do at least 10 consistently each time they grab onto the bar. Now, as we get towards the end, all right, they may be doing, a few doubles, triples, whatever it may be. That's fine. They're grinding through that last piece, but that should be something that's said to make sure that they choose the correct way. Big one today on not dropping the barbells from overhead with those lighter plates, so 10s, 15s. We want to make sure that the barbells aren't being dropped consistently with those weights on the bar, please. All right. Hope you guys enjoy the day. Great opportunity to teach a technical movement to get back into the coaching groove. You guys enjoy. See ya.